Hello everyone. If you are new, my name is Marin. Welcome to my first week in my teacher life of the 22-23 school year. Full disclosure, I meant to vlog last week, which was our first week, and y'all, it did not happen. I sat down when I got here on Monday and I filmed a couple of clips, so I'm going to insert those right here. But that's it. That's all that I managed to get. Every time I sat down to attempt to film, I just had so much to do that I could not film. So apologies, I didn't film. Like, I didn't even take their first day of kindergarten pictures, y'all. Like, that's how crazy it was, and not crazy in a bad way. It was perfectly fine. We had a really good first week. I have a great group of students, but it was just constant go, 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 and I just could not film. So sorry about that. We're gonna try to do better this week. I am not going to make any guarantees about how much footage I'm going to get, but we're gonna try our best. So I have a couple of things I wanna do this morning. First of all, I've pulled out like a bunch of Astro Bright paper because we are going to do the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom craft where they put their name, like the letters of their name, along the tree. So I need to copy that onto colored paper. I have the worksheet, let me grab it. So here is the paper. I also need to copy the tree and the leaves, which I will do later. We are not going to do this activity until Wednesday or Thursday. We're reading Chicka Chicka Boom Boom Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as part of being a reader. So it's gonna be at least after those 3 days that we do this activity. But it just says, my name is blank. I have blank letters in my name. So we're gonna do that craft, which means I need to copy the letters. So that is something I would like to do this morning. I also am currently up to 21 students. So if you were following along with like my back to school vlogs, I've done a bunch of them. I'll link the most recent one up above, but you'll know that I had made labels for my fine motor bins and I need to write the rest of their names out. So right now I have a table of 3, which I do not love, but I have an odd number of students. So I don't really want one student sitting by themselves, like straight out the gate. I have one that potentially will need to sit by themselves, but we'll see. I'm gonna give them another week to kind of settle in. But so I need to do that because I want to introduce the fine motor tubs or bins this week so that they can start playing with those next week. Now, next week is a short week for us. We are off Monday for Labor Day. We have a PD day on Tuesday. So we only have students Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I feel like that will be like a good way to like ease them into doing the fine motor bins. But I got to get all that prepped this week. There's a lot to do, y'all. What else? I have to put their names. I made like name tracing things. I'm not going to show you that obviously because of their names, but I used this dyslexia font, which has like a red line, yellow line, and red line to show them like what stroke comes in what order. So red first, then yellow, then red. And I made one of those for each of my students because even the ones that can write their names are using a lot of like capital letters or they need to do lowercase. So we can all benefit from doing a little bit of practice. So I'm going to slide those into dry erase sleeves for them so that they can keep them in their chair pocket and they can kind of work on those during downtime. And everything else is prepped and ready to go. So we have our math ready for today. I've got their reading ready for today. I'm going to do like a little intro writing lesson, drawing with, or writing with pictures. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, it's gonna be another busy day, another busy week, but hopefully it will be another good one because we did have a pretty good day, or week. We did have a pretty good week last week. So, and now I'm looking at this email and I have another new student. So now we have 22, so I can make that other table. Perfect. Yeah, anyway, enough chatting. Let's get busy. It's 8:39. Students get here at 9:05, so got some stuff to do. I will chat with you later. Hello y'all, it's lunchtime, it's 12:31. I have to pick my students up from outside in like 4 minutes, but I wanted to show you one of the things that we did last week for the first week of school because it doesn't involve names or anything, so I can actually share it. But we did read the book, Our Class is a Family, which I stuck over here. So we read Our Class is a Family, and then I borrowed this idea from Shelly at Early Adventures. She had them make like a chart where they talk about people in their family and then how those people make them feel. And then we like bring it around to talking about our class being a different type of family and the way we need to act and behave and make them feel. So that was a thing that we did. I think we did that Friday. We've also read this little book, which was an About Me book that came from Tara West's Back to School Survival, I think is what it's called. I'll link it down below. But anyway, we read that and then we went through and we talked about our favorites and things like that, because in the book I talk about my family, my pets, things that I like, and then we kind of use that as like a conversation starter to get to know each other. We of course read The Recess Queen. I also found this book, which is called Potty Animals, What to Know When You've Got to Go, to kind of teach like restroom basics and things like that, especially because a lot of these students have never really been in like a public restroom, I'm finding out. And then I read The Queen of Kindergarten. Last year I read The King of Kindergarten. This year I read this one, and then they colored crowns with their names. I did not make them into actual crowns, y'all. Time was of the essence. So that's just a look at some things that we did, and now I need to go pick my students up. We are in the room until 1:50. That's when they go to specials, and then after specials they will do recess. And I might do indoor recess. It is so hot outside and it's hot in here, and you can probably tell because I'm like a frizzy, glowy mess, but it's so hot. So we might do indoor recess. We'll have to see. And then we're gonna do a writing activity, and we have to do math. And then I think that's it. So we'll play the rest by ear. But anyway, yes, that's that. I will check in with you later and let you know how things are going. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is 8:49. The bell's gonna ring in like a few seconds, so apologies. This morning I was making some copies, except some things didn't print, so I'm gonna have to go back up and do it again. But I found this behavior sort, Good Choices, and it's got like little pictures, and we're gonna sort those today and talk about good choices versus not good choices. I ran off the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom letters. I need to put them on colored paper later today. I printed the math. I need to make copies of that. And then I also have this math assessment that I want to do. So it's colors, shapes, and then number recognition. And I want to do that so I can create my math groups. So here's the bell. All right, so I will link this little assessment down below. I got it off of like a blog for free, so I'll see if I can find the link and link it. But that's what I've done this morning. I've got another new student starting today, y'all. I'm up to 23. Yeah, so the only thing I can hope is that the district's gonna look at numbers and potentially reassign another teacher, because we are all up to like that number now, and it's a little crazy. So that was the bell. I have 15 minutes till the students get here. I've got some things I need to do, and yeah, then we're gonna get the day started. So I will try to check in as I did yesterday. I did a little bit better yesterday. I dressed for the lack of air conditioning. It feels like the AC might be working, but I pulled my hair up because I was a sweaty mess yesterday. It was disgusting. So yes, let's go ahead and get the day started, and I will chat with you possibly at lunch, let you know how things are going. Otherwise, I will see you at Plan. Hello everyone, it is 4:29. We just got done with dismissal. I have a couple things that I want to do in my classroom before I leave for the night. We have a staff meeting tomorrow morning that's going to go probably until 8:45-ish, so I want to get a couple of things accomplished before tomorrow because I'm afraid I won't have time. So I'm going to very quickly make a carpet seating chart. Y'all, I'm up to 23 students. It is rough trying to fit all of them into a spot. I cannot wait to be able to like test them so that I can start doing my small groups for math, because whole group is really rough with 23. I took my plan time and I swept the floor. It was disgusting. There was scraps of paper, Play-Doh, all kinds of stuff all over the floor, and I don't like leaving like a huge mess for the custodians, so I swept up most of it, picked up a lot of like pieces of broken crayon that were all over the place. What else? I have a couple of things to laminate, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. I think I'm going to save that for my plan time tomorrow here. So I have my new student's name tag, and actually I have two students that I need to laminate, the one from yesterday that I got new and the one today. And I have a couple of things to put away. So I'm going to do that and then we will head out. So let me just put you on like time lapse and we're going to get those couple of things done. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I have like this like light beam across my face. Makes me feel like a fairy princess or something. Anyway, since the last time I chatted with you, which would have been Tuesday, I got another new student. So I'm at 24, but one of my students is actually leaving today. Their family has moved to the East Coast, so today is their last day, which is sad. They are a sweet family, sweet child, so that's a bummer. But yes, 24 students right now. It is Friday, so I stopped at Starbucks. I got a pumpkin cream cold brew because, you know, they're back, so I took advantage. Today's schedule is a little bit different. We have our PBIS incentive, like the kickoff incentive, from 11 to 11:30. So that's gonna kind of jostle our schedule a tiny bit. I have, let's see, we are going to make our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom crafts today. So I have printed the letters, but now I need to cut them and like get them sorted into the kids' names. And I need to make the tree part. So I haven't done that yet. What else? We are going to finish our reading lesson rather for the week. We did Twinkle Twinkle Little Star yesterday, and we're doing I'm a Little Teapot today. And then we're gonna continue to practice working on our like independent work habits, if you will. Like they call them the setting the foundation lessons for rotations. So we've been working on independent reading. It's going okay. One of the new students that I got is a bit of a handful, so they are making it kind of hard for the rest of us, but I feel like this is a child that once they figure out what school's all about, we will be okay. So we're gonna cross our fingers that that is the case. But anyway, it's Friday. Happy Friday. I should be able to get on and chat a little bit more. It's just been so busy, y'all, with these new students, and we had PLC yesterday. I've just been running around like trying to continually prep for these new students. So I just feel like I haven't had any spare time to really sit down and do anything. I also need to lay out my lesson plans for next week. We are just having a 3-day week. Students are here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I need to hammer out what we're gonna do for that. But yes, we're gonna make it a great day because it's Friday and it's a long weekend. So I will check in with you later when I can and try to get as much footage as possible. I know this vlog has been a tiny bit lacking. So let's see if we can't fix that. I'm going to talk about what I just hung up here. So these are the Unit 1 guided phonics and beyond cards from Tara West. I'll link that whole pack down below, but we have been doing a letter a day. We did G yesterday, so I had to catch up. I've just been holding them up, but I finally got them hung up here. Like I said, it's been so busy, y'all. So here they all are. And yeah, we're on H today. Hello everyone. Sorry if you can hear like a lot of noise. There's like some kids screaming outside recess, and then music is playing like with instruments, so it's very loud right here. But let me pop on. I wanted to pop on, not let me. Well, I wanted to pop on and just very quickly check in. So it is 2:40. I have 5 minutes left of my specials. I spent most of the time fighting with my Chromebook cart. Right there, nope, over there, because I needed to string through more cords for the computers because I'm up to 24 students, and yeah, so I had to string some more cords through. Also, some of the computers have like a round hole for the charger, and all of the cords in that cart had like the little flat rectangle chargers, so I just had to redo that, and that was kind of a nightmare. I hate messing with those carts, but it is done, and hopefully next week we can get the students logged in and using Imagine Math and Imagine Lang and Lit, because that would eat up some of our time and allow me to do some one-on-one assessing, because I really want to put my students into their math groups, and I haven't been able to do it yet. So that's done. Now I'm working on cutting out Chicka Chicka Boom Boom leaves. I already cut the trunks and I did the letters for each of their names. I was working on that this morning. But yeah, so I need to go pick them up from library in a few minutes. We're gonna do indoor recess and then do our craft. And then it's gonna be time to go home. So I will chat with you before I go home for the day, but that's what we've got on the agenda. So I will see you when I see you. Hello, y'all. It is 4:50. I'm getting ready to head out for a 3-day weekend. I am pretty set for what I need to do for next week. I am gonna do a little bit at home. But yeah, we had a pretty good week overall. Today was a really nice day. We did a really good job on our Chicka Chicka Boom Boom crafts. They turned out super cute. So can't ask for too much more. So I'm gonna sign off this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me. And I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.